welcome to Soaring. Today we are soaring on our own. I have no guests today, but it's all good because I'm going to give you an update on how I've been doing since Soar. I have been sharing a lot of stuff though, but I just want to kind of like give you because sometimes we be talking and it's all in the air, it's not very clear, so I want to make it clearer. Oh gosh, the people that I've just talked to, on this since I started Sisterly Soaring, it's been amazing. I'm gonna call it Soaring. From now on, let's just call it Soaring. Yeah, let's call it Soaring. I've talked to Ejiro, shout out Ejiro. Also talked to Viere, who's the person that introduced me to Bankole Williams and even told me about the course in the first place. I've talked to Kumi, I've talked to Kemi, spoken to Bankole Williams himself, and it's just been really, really good, honestly. It's been amazing. Anyway, so it's coming up again. It's coming up again, the end of May, the last week of May into June. It's coming up again. So people, you best get on board because don't allow that train to leave without you. So let me just tell you a few things. The main thing, right? Actually, two things. Do you know what? There's like 3 things. 4 things. Do you know what? There are many things. But let me just share a few things. The first one that hit me on day one, I've said this in several videos, but it's concentration, focusing on reading, because I used to struggle to read books. I used to struggle, like I'd start the book and read a line or a paragraph over and over and over again. But now I'm able to just focus, stop my mind from wandering and really, really just focus on reading the book. Do you know what? It all has to do with the mind, because I think the thing is, so two things. Let me just share 2 things. The first one is confidence. That was a big one for me, because I seem like a confident person, right? I do seem like a confident person, but the thing that used to hold me back prior to the Soar course was a confidence. But even while being confident, I had to psych myself. I had to, because all these stories would, be playing in my mind. Oh, they're thinking this, they're thinking that about you, they're thinking that about you. Oh, she looked at you like that because of that. So I'm playing all these stories in my head and fighting through them, trying to come across confident while I'm fighting through all these thoughts in my head at the same time. And so, those thoughts would make me, after I've looked confident, I just retreat or, act in weird ways. That kind of thing where you see somebody and she's so friendly, and then when you see her the next time, it's all weird. It's all that mind game. It's like, maybe I see someone and I'm overly excited and seeming confident, and then I go home and then I start to play everything in my head. I'm like, oh my gosh, did I look this? Did I look that? Do they think I'm weak? Am I too playful? Am I too childish? Blah, 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 blah. 1, 2, 3. In my mind. So the next time I meet that person, it's not like putting up a front, like, yeah, I'm not childish, and it's because it's playing in my head. So the person is like, what's wrong with, I was cool with this person before, what's happening now? And it's because I would have played a story in my head. But now we don't do that no more. We don't do that no more, because what are you creating a story? There's no evidence. Oh, me and my girl, we always say there's no evidence. There's no evidence for the story that you've made up. Why have you made up this story? There's no evidence for this story. You just made up something in your mind, and that is what is controlling your emotions. That's what's controlling your actions and making you react in a certain way. So I had to tell myself, no, we can't be doing this now. We cannot be doing this. So that was one thing. So now the confidence doesn't come with the overthinking. It just comes, when I'm talking about stuff that I'm not thinking in my head, because before I would be talking and then I'm thinking, over analyzing. Oh my gosh, she's looking at me somehow. Does that mean blah, blah, blah? Now we don't do that no more. If a thought comes in, catch it, step on it, stay down there. And I just I think I've done it for so long now that it's almost second nature. I want the thoughts to not even try to come. That's the next step I'm looking for. But for now, when they do come, but I just catch them and I throw them down, because there's no, we cannot be bothering us. The only thing I can control is myself. The only thing I have control over is myself. I don't have control over anything else. So why do I need to worry myself about it? So the confidence is the first one. The second one is just mind catching. It's just catching the thoughts. It's catching the thoughts. Like when I say my affirmations, like it's only the positive thoughts. That's the only the positive thoughts. So any kind of weird negative nonsense thought that tries to come up, I catch it. I just catch negative thoughts. I'm a catcher of negative thoughts, So yeah, it's so much. Man, my life is so much easier right now. Like, it's so much easier to just live now that you don't have all those thoughts flying around, And it could be negative thoughts about anything, not only the negative thoughts about people's opinions, but just negative thoughts about anything. Like, how a thought will come into your head and it's like, oh, this thing that you've planned to do is not going to succeed. Like, we don't even entertain those thoughts anymore. Constantly affirmation, meditation, filling my mind, watching what you're watching what you're talking about, so being very intentional, about the things you do. Before now, I've always been a pretty organized person, so now it's not just about being organized, but also being intentional, so a whole lot of other things that I've changed, but these two are the main ones. The thought catching and the confidence, and so it's coming up again, people. So if you want to take advantage, head on to Bankole Williams page and register for So end of the month. Change your mind. The things that I'm there again. So please register and see. Let me know if you'd like to be a guest on Soaring. Please let me know. I'd love to interview. I want to talk to people and see how they're doing, how the course is affecting their life, because I know it's affecting us in different ways. And I'm also learning things from everybody, learning things. Every person that I have spoken to on this series, I've learned something from them, Kumi and the affirmations, man. It was after I spoke to Kumi that the affirmations became more consistent for me, just like other affirmations in specific areas that I felt like I was struggling with. And it's really, really helped me. So yeah, if you are registering for the Soar course, I will be there. So just message me, in the chats and let me know if you're feeling it and you want to go live after the course. Just let me know, and I'm there. I want to be there for you, as you experience it. I want to have the place for you to feel free, no judgment, no nothing. Don't overthink it. Me, after every Soar, I was on it because I wanted to document it as I was feeling it, as I was experiencing it. I wanted to document it. So I was live every day. I plan to do that again in the next Soar. I'm going to be there. So let me know if you want to go live. You let me know and I will be inviting you on live with me. But yeah, if you haven't watched any of these Soaring series videos, please check out my Instagram. They're all over. They're on YouTube as well if you want to watch the full video, because some of them were too long for YouTube. So were too long for Instagram. So I had to put them on YouTube. So check them out and enjoy. And if you're looking for proof, the proof is in the pudding. So not only have I given all my testimonials of how the course affected me throughout the week of Soar, you can scroll down to see those videos. Every day after the course, I was sharing my, transformation journey on this platform. I've also had chats with people who have attended Soar and who also share their own testimonial on here. So check theirs out too. If you're looking for proof, there's proof. And I'm going to keep on documenting this thing because, listen, I keep saying it. I'm the type of person, that if I find somebody or something that is super life transformative, I cannot keep quiet about it, because for me, it's a case of, wow, if this thing can make my life better, I want everyone to know about it. I want everyone to, be part of it. That's why I do these things, because I do not want to learn alone. I want all of us to learn together. That's why I've made so much noise about this thing. I'm not getting paid, people. I'm not as in, this is genuinely from my heart. It's just the type of person I am. If I find something that I feel can help somebody, you best believe I'll be sharing it. And that's why I'm doing this, just because it affected me in such a positive way. And I know that it's affected so many other people. And I just want to document this thing, because people, we are living the life. We have a, you don't want to get me started. Let me not start preaching. So yeah, I think that's all from me today. All right, people. All right. I'll see you in my next video.